Ba 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 da 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 da. Hey everyone, it's Sparks. I have returned. I do know it's been a long time since I last streamed. But yeah, that's all because of some problems I had on my end. I've been dealing with a lot of stress regarding a lot of different things, and it didn't help that not hitting affiliate was really starting to impact my mood. So I decided, right, take a break and come back to this when we're feeling a bit better. So, yeah, feeling a lot better, and now we get to look forward to the whole fact that Final Fantasy XIV has a new expansion, Dawntrails. And I'm gonna, well, play it. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into the game. We're gonna start off, before we get into, like, really big story content, just trying out the new classes. Because there's two of them, so we should see what they're like. Matron, help me. One more complaint this day, and I swear. Forgive my rambling, but please tell me you haven't come to make a complaint. I'll have you know my day is going swimmingly. Well, I should warn you that Moogle has been making a nuisance of himself here in Gardania. The Pomp Pest has been harassing adventurers in an attempt to rope them into some painting endeavor. Despite the lack of interest, he refuses to give up. You're an adventuring sort, are you not? If so, you would be wise to give that Moogle a wide berth. Unless you are the artistic adventuring sort, I suspect he's still loitering in the XIV Plaza, if my tale has piqued your interest. Yes, it has, and I like the sound of the new quest accepting thing. So, XIV Plaza, huh? I know the game is going to run slow for the first while, because we have to deal with congestion. There's going to be a lot of people trying out the new class at both of the new classes. So both areas where those are available are going to be hard to move around in until congestion goes down a bit. Though I am pleased they introduced a new feature that reduces certain elements of lag. And hey, Nano! Good to see you. It has been ages, I know. But we're back. And we're gonna become a painter. A magical painter. Miss you too, friend. Oh there, Kupo. How would you like to do some painting? Not ordinary painting, mind you. Magic painting, where your works come to life. Your imagination's the limit. Oh well. Oh, Kupo nuts. Why won't anyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of pictomancy. You have me at magic painting. What did you say? You're pulling my palm, are you? You wish to know more about pictomancy? Truly? Yeah, I would actually. Hooray, hooray! The name's Kupopo. Kupopo. I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Kupo. I am the inheritor of a Pictomancer's soul crystal. I see a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. history lessons order. Pictomancy was conceived some 1500 years ago in the dusk of the 5th astral era. While other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as black and white, are expressions of the creator's will, pictomancy relies on something even more abstract: the imagination. By channeling ether into a concept held in their mind's eye, a pictomancer can give form to the formless. Huh, that's pretty cool. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, I know. And that's precisely why the Great Archon Realm, founder of Pictomancy, incorporated the painter's tools into her art. Oh my goodness, that's them, isn't it? Yay! A gifted artist as well as mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded ether like paint to give shape to her imaginings. In this way was Pictomancy born, a magical discipline unlike any other. Kupo! Now Realm was a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people with her pictomancy. It was for those deeds that she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So how about it? Would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say it, a Realm reborn? That's so stupid, and I love it. They have been waiting to use that joke for years, and I am so glad. Wonderful, Kupo. Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I have only one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrust it to the right person. Therefore, before I grant you this dazzling opportunity, I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out to the Caroline Canopy and be sure to come prepared with your fanciest, pictomanciest answers for my flurry of very professional questions. And away he goes. You know, I'm actually kind of glad that our job mentor for this one is a Moogle. We do not get nearly enough Moogles doing, like, class-related things. I think I can only think of one other one in which they're involved in. And that was a Bard quest, the Bard quest line. Ah, there you are. I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel, or any home to speak of for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant mover, Kupo. I have the guilt in my name either, so I can't order us tea and biscuits. But we can avail ourselves of a table. Alright, job interview. I like that when I'm sitting, my tail is off to the side. Ahem. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce this interview commenced. Kupo! Let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? I'm Sparks Narrad. 'Tis a fine name. Well met, Sparks Narrad. Right, on to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? I'm an adventurer through and through. Very good, very good. Adventurers are known to be a helpful lot, ever ready to aid those in need. You're the ideal temperament for a pictomancer. Oh. And moving along to the next question. How would you rate your artistic abilities? I'm a master of the arts. I mean, come on. We're an artisan. Like, literally, so much skill there. So, while a pictomancer's most vital asset is their vivid imagination, it certainly wouldn't hurt to have some skills. Imaginations, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Furry little shites! Irrepressible cuteness. I'm inclined to agree. Kupo. Starfaring hares and carefree catfish weep at the sight of us, burdened by the knowledge they will never surpass the fuzziest and most charming of beasts. Now, this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Help them without question. I expect any other answer, Kupo. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached a soul in distress? Come again? A hero who's been inundated with complaints about my pictomancy pitches? Oh dear, that's rather disheartening, Kupo. This isn't about me. What's important is that you are not one to ignore the plight of another. That willingness to serve a greater purpose and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented pictomancer. Well, that's fair, Nano. Having considered your answer, I'm thrilled to report you've passed my interview with flying colors, Kupo. Certain you will bear our legacy admirably. I deem you worthy of the Soul Crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached. A bit of emotional baggage, too. You see, several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways, and I have not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Fair? If you're still willing to train as a pictomancer with this condition in mind, the Soul Crystal is yours. Just say the word, Kupo. So you still wish to be a pictomancer and fully content with my condition? Yep. Then as promised, I bestow upon you a Soul Crystal, and to help get you started, I've prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits Kupo. Woo! Pictomancer unlocked. And there's our gear. Oh goody, now I have to figure out how to rearrange this. Oh, this is always the fun part. Well, Blue Mage can be moved. But there again, which ones to move around? Well, firstly, I don't really need to keep the ether compass there at all times. I can honestly probably move that somewhere else. Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh goody! Auto mod is doing its job. Yeah, no, if you want to pitch your stuff on my channel, at least message me first. Okay, I should really read this to find out how the class works. So, pictomancers eschew the stave for a brush, painting their imaginations upon a canvas, and bringing them to life through magic. By utilizing the creature canvas, the weapon canvas, and landscape canvas, a variety of effects can be produced. Creature motifs are painted on the creature canvas and can be rendered to life through living muse, simultaneously granting a depiction of the rendered motif. Assembling depiction of palm and depiction of wings creates a Moogle portrait, allowing the execution of Mog of the Ages. Weapon motifs are painted on the weapon canvas and can be rendered to life through steel muse. When a hammer is painted on the canvas, striking muse can be performed on the execution of hammer snap. Landscape motifs are painted on the landscape canvas and be rendered to life through a scenic muse. When a starry sky is painted on the canvas, starry muse can be performed, increasing the damage dealt by self and party members. The palette gauge in white paint can be accumulated by executing certain ether hue spells. Once your palette is sufficiently saturated with ether, you can consume a portion of the palette gauge to execute subtractive palette, which will temporarily alter the properties of your ether hue spell, significantly enhancing them. Additionally, white paint can be spent to execute wholly in white. You can view the job gauge description at any time. Cool. Okay. Well, first things first, hub layout. Always gotta adjust this whenever a new thing is introduced, because I've gotta make sure that I'm happy with how it's laid out. That should do. Okay, next. We're gonna move Blue Mage to there. And then put Pictomancer right there. Next, let's see. I do need to keep the Chocobo Saddlebag and Companion. I don't need to actively have Ether Currents as an accessible thing, because I don't really need to check it constantly. So, we'll move that down. Just trying to figure out how best to organize this in a way that makes sense to me more than anything. Because we now have 5 of a specific thing. I mean, I guess I could swap. Yeah, I got it. We'll move that up. And then let's see. Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, Samurai, Reaper. Oops. Sorry, so it should be Bard, Machinist, Dancer, White, Mage, Scholar, Astrologian, Sage. And then if we move all these up, we can put Blue Mage right there. And there we go. We got Monk. Okay. Now I just need to rearrange my menu. We don't need to have these 3. Well, we do need Sprint. Okay, let's see what we've got to work with. So we've got Fire in red. Deals fire damage with a potency of 340. Grants ether hues. Addle, don't usually use that anyways. Creates a barrier around self that absorbs damage. That is useful. We'll put it over here for now. Oh. Where's our Ultima? Our Limit Break, rather. Should always have that somewhere. Right, and let's see our actions. Fire in red. Okay, I'm gonna put sleep up here. Lucid dreaming over here. Swift cast over here a moment. Smart, quickly dash forward. Target and all enemies around them. Okay, that shows me how it upgrades. So then fire and red, creature motif. Wait, where's that gone? Mog of the Ages. Which is an instant. Okay, for some reason I'm not seeing creature motif. Ah, okay. I see. Paints a palm. Cast immediately when used outside of combat. Must be empty to execute this action. Okay. Creature motif. And then that allows me to use Palm Muse. Okay, this feels like one of those I should definitely have it set so that I always have it type skills. Palm Muse. Dealing honest to target and all enemies near it. Okay. Then Living Muse turns into... That's what that one is. Okay. I need to know what those ones do then when they're... Alright, what's Wing Motif? Cast... No, sorry, Winged Muse. It does also... It's also a multi-targeting hit one. Okay, so then... The next one for ones that we can draw is Weapon Motif. Sorry, Mug of Ages. Radio pupil portrait to light. As damage to all enemies in a straight line. I'm gonna put that one there. Actually, this is a standard move, isn't it? Whereas that one's the advanced move. Then Weapon Motif becomes Hammer Motif. And then Steel Muse. Hammer time. Okay. What's Hammer time do? Okay, it doesn't say. Weird. Blizzard in Cyan is... That's our base. That's one of our basic attacks. And Blizzard 2 in Cyan is one of the advanced. Then Subtractive Palette grants a boost. I'm gonna put this one up here for now. Landscape Motif. Which gets us Scenic Muse. Hold on. Just try to figure out what's gonna work. William White. Okay. I think I've got a basic idea of everything I need. What's my thing with the longest cast time? Nothing I can see. I'll put that up there. And then Lucid Dreaming there and Surecast there. Until I figure out how this works, which I imagine is what the first quest here is going to be like. Oh. Hey, buddy. It's been a while. Glad to see you joining us. Mind over manner. Yep, we're playing FF14 today because the new expansion came out. Well, Technically, it's in early access, which I get access to because I pre-ordered it, but still. Very nice. Now you literally embody the soul of a Pictomancer. Kupo. While a Pictomancer's brush may look like a big paintbrush, it is in fact a stylized variety of staff. That said, you're probably wondering why we don't just use staves. Put simply, it's much easier to bring your magic to life through the medium of art. Magic brushes and ink allow a Pictomancer to express abstract thoughts in a deliberate manner. Kupo. As I mentioned though, it is ultimately your imagination that matters the most. For with the wisdom of Pictomancer's past at your disposal, you already possess the artistic skills you require. Now, as much as I would love for you to get to painting right away, there is something else we must do first. We must go to Nathaka's altar and apologize to the hero you mentioned. By we, I mean me. Off we go, Kupo. I mean, yeah. We should go apologize. I don't like the color of this outfit, admittingly. It's a bit too on the... how would I put it? It's like a lilac. It's just... Ugh. It's not appealing to me, other than that hat. I should glamour that. Before I go anywhere, I'm just gonna go and glamour it, because I can. I'd rather have my glasses. Ba-da-ba. Alright. Now we have it. Now we're in here. Glamour dresser. Wah! I had hoped with the new expansion they would expand the glamour dresser a bit. So that has a bit more... space. But apparently not. Oh well. Let's at least change up the necklace. Let's see. We'll go with that. That looks a bit better. Well, onwards. Let's go see what we can find. Thankfully, we do have a bit of equipment equipped right now that's going to speed up the process a little. Because it boosts experience gain when we're under level 90. So, hopefully it won't take us too long to get this class to level 90. It's one of two classes that I need to, because I want to go into the new expansion with all classes maxed out. The lovely elementals. No more complaints. Ah, I beg your pardon, Avenger. That Moogle there, is that perhaps... Indeed, I'm the one who caused you much trouble. It wasn't my intention to do so, and I've come to beg forgiveness, Kupo. Well, I see. As you appear to be genuinely remorseful, all I ask is that you refrain from aggressive solicitation henceforth. Agreed? You have my word, Kupo. Now that I've found the capable Pictomancer, my soliciting days are over. I am relieved to hear it. With this matter settled, I may turn my attention to another situation. Oh, and what situation might this be? Distressing noises coming from an empty manor in the Gentry Ward. Fiends are believed to be haunting a cellar, and their nightly clamor is keeping the surrounding residents awake. Are we exploring Hawk Manor again? Fiends, you say? Sparks here will deal with them. Kupo, really? Signing me up. Remember, it is in the spirit of the Pictomancer to lend a helping hand, to shine the light of hope for those in need. This is also a welcome opportunity to put your newfound skills to the test. Rest assured, I'll be there to offer sage advice every wing flap of the way. Very well. Your offer of aid is kind indeed, and I accept it with thanks. The gentry ward is situated just past Apkalo Falls. Proceed there when you are ready. And ready we are, aren't we, Sparks? Let the Pictomancy training begin. Kupo! Oh. You have learned all Pictomancy... Yeah, I'm aware I've learned all the actions. Where do we need to go? Right, we should... We might as well as walk. It's gonna take the same amount of time. Yay! Ooh, actually. Okay, that's pretty cool. We just use paint to dash. I love it. Yep, here it is. Gentry Ward lies beyond those gates. Are you ready to put your skills to the test, Kupo? I'm ready to paint up a storm. Look at all the artists here. Excellent. Time to clear out that manor. Kupo! Yep, this is Hawk Manor, alright. Here we are, Kupo. I sense monsters lurking below. Before we charge in, allow me to expound upon the fundamentals of Pictomancy. You must first paint a motif on canvas. Only then can you bring it to life. Try making a palm motif. Go on, don't be shy. Well done, Kupo. Now to unleash it upon your foes. Focus your magic on that striking dummy and summon your palm muse. Oh, that's fun. Next, give me your best wing motif. Wing motif. Okay. Very good, Kupo. Now you must invoke your wing piece against our friend, the striking dummy. Okay, that's fun. With palms and wings fresh in your mind, I want you to imagine what these moods together. By fusing them, you'll give life to a fantastical Moogle. Kupo. Think big, magnificent thoughts, and envision your new friend, Mog of the Ages. Haha! Okay, that is fun. Excellent, Kupo. He may not be as winsome as yours truly, but he should serve you well enough. Aside from your Moogle, a hammer stamp is an excellent alternative to pummeling foes. Stop dreaming up those motifs. Your allies will thank your enemies will know what will never hit them. It takes some getting used to, so feel free to experiment. I'll be here when you're ready. I'm ready. Let's go. It's... Yep, time to silence things. That noise. Devastation, worse than I expect. We should clear these ones out first. Let's make a lesson of it. So different hues, your palette becomes storing ether. Sickly saturated palettes, you may avail yourself of extractive palettes increased might. Okay. Be able to cast stronger ether hue spells. Okay. Blizzard and Cyan. Stone in yellow. And Thunder in magenta. Okay, that is fun. That is really fun, actually. Okay, this one is going to be too useful, so I better have it on my main one. Alright, seems to scare off the stragglers as well. Let's head further in. Oh god, we're an event. Ah, now that's a obnoxious noise maker. Yep, sure is. Since you grasp the basics, I'll leave you to your pictomancy. Show that Spriggan what's for. I will. Okay. Yep, move into this area. Then Thunder in magenta. Blizzard in cyan. Stone in yellow. Haha. I don't know what that does. Oh, it's nullifying damage. Woo! We did it! We won! Victory for Sparks. It's kind of weird that the default costume for this is clipping through part of the weapon. Feels like an oversight. Well done, Sparks. I knew you'd make an excellent pictomancer from the first. What can I say? I'm good. That you are, my friend. And credit to myself as well for spotting your talents. In any case, with those clamorous fiends gone for good, the residents can rest easy once more. But come, let's quit this place. The dampness doesn't agree with my fur. Fair. This is just Hawk Manor, though. Like, they can't even pretend it's not. Allow me to congratulate you on a successful first outing, Sparks. The Pictomancers of Eld would be proud. Though you may yet be a novice of the art, as a veteran adventurer, you've grasped the fundamentals quickly. As well you should, Kupo. Archon Realm didn't urge her disciples to roam the star for their own amusement, you know. She wished for them to intimately understand the wider world, to journey to lands unknown and savor every discovery, to revel in sensations, emotions, and yes, even in danger. For these experiences enrich the palette of the imagination, making one's pictomancy all the more vibrant. Kupo. You are returned. Yep. There was an over-enthusiastic Spriggan. I began to worry and came to see whether all was well. There I hope you've dealt with the fiends. Wonderful. Wonderful. With this, all outstanding matters of concern have been addressed, and like the residents of Gentry... Oh, goddammit, I clicked it when I shouldn't. Okay, you both have my help regard. May the matron keep you. You should go. They're gonna go and rest now, because they can. To see how happy we made him, that's the power of Pictomancy for you. And this is only the beginning. As part of your training, you and I shall travel near and far, searching for those in need, just as Archon Realm once did. But you mustn't forget our promise either. Before we take to the road, I'd like to see if the locals know anything about my friend. In the meantime, I bid you dedicate yourself to honing your skills. Kupo. Woo! First mission done, and the next one won't be available for a while. Yeah, level 83. So we'll have to level up quite a bit before they let us do the next one. So, while we're waiting... To the Steps of Nald. Because here is where we're going to meet our other new class. Viper. This is the one I actually am really invested in because I want it to be my new class. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weavers Guild. You could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I have my suspicions from the start. He calls himself a viper of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Would you head to the guild and smooth things over? Yeah, I certainly can do that. Love that person's costume. Ooh, there's another new quest over there. I should go and look and see what that's about. Ooh, I like the outfit. Good evening to stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rough around the edges. Someone who's seen his fair share of action. But tell me what prey's worth hunting in these here parts. Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order. But now that it's time for him to pay, it's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. All I'm asking for is ordered in the name of some critters worth killing. Maybe I'll explain from the beginning. I'm from Taral, a big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. Ooh, that's where I'm going. So this is a class from that country. And we're heading there. So using this class over there would be very appropriate, and I'm going to definitely do that. You've been there, I reckon. And you might have seen others who wield the dual blades, or vipers as we're traditionally known. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckoned it was high time I got me a new getup, bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? Because how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code. How we vipers do business. You need money. Weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. That's so. So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment commensurate with the skill and materials required. In Gil, preferably. Oh, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you vipers so far removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins. But when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans alike, which is to say I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If the only form of payment is slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thailand reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scale-kid never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum, and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly, lot of heads. Alright, you got yourself a deal. Deal. Considering the guild has already filled it down the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. May I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work will be an enlightening experience. The name's Keshwa. Pleasure to meet you. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you to begin there. Okay. Two, Camp Drybone. Hide the log window because I don't need that. See loads of messages popping up from random strangers while I'm busy trying to actually do this. So this is Camp Drybone, huh? Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? What's I look for? Oh, let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction. No need. The Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast. It's a Viper's speciality. It should be interesting, actually, seeing this, because, yep, we're getting a proper cutscene. There it is. It's a Hydra. And we've fought that before. It went after traders carrying tailor's materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eyes on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Sent to carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the position of the rocks and plants to determine how the air tends to flow through an area. Ain't too hard to deduce where a critter's made its lair after you've done all that. Ooh. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking too. Must have wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Now, time to do what a Viper does best. Ooh! God damn! Oh yeah, this is gonna be me soon. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, it was Void Scent. Delightful. And Void Scent are the only creatures I know that explode like that. That's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy, I can see you're intrigued. Before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Toral Vidrol? No, can't say that I have. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beasts that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. A threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Toral. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's gotta hunt the Toral Vidrol. That someone is us, the Vipers. You know, I met a fair few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. I even have what it takes to be a Viper. Ooh, pretty. If you're interested, I can teach you, on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Toral Vidrol that's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? I'd be up for that. Could be fun. Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will ya? Let's head back to Old Dawn and tell the Weaver fella we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. Yes, the journey. Oh, it teleported us straight here. Okay. To the Weaver's Guild. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So about my offer, you ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper of you. Just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times, from one generation of Vipers to the next. So if you've got the knack for it, our skills can be yours too. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weaver's Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it on for size. Let me get a look at you while you're at it. Okay. Well. I love it when we get fancy new soul gems. I hope they become available physically soon. Alright. Oops, cancel. We need to make a new one. Just need to go and glamour some things first before we continue with the story. Because again, I don't like the headgear. Like, I know it's just a headband, but that's kind of boring to me. Oh, I should have read that. Oh well, it's fine. I do need to mess with this down here, though. Okay, first, delivers an attack. Second, the wind is always useful. Okay, leg sweep, bloodbath. Ranged attack. It's always nice. Multi-hitter. Yep. Target enemy, a rush attack. True north. Changes to death. Ah, I assume it's a single and double hitter. Or twin and multi. And then we'll figure it all out. Let's see. I'm sure we'll learn about how all of this works soon. Oh, what's this again? Gonna put that up there, that there. And then I'm gonna put these over here because they're special skills. That looks right to me for now. I will adjust it based on my needs later. Do. For now, though. Yay, we look ourselves again. It is a nice outfit, though, this one. I'll aim to keep it if I can. Alright, over to the Weaver's Guild again. Right, let's begin. Well, you sure look the part, but you feel anything from the soul crystal? Ha! I knew it. Sounds like what it takes to be a Viper. But the only way to know for sure is to put the new skills to the test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you adventurers have got your own guild. So I'm guessing the folks there will know the best spots for hunting. Let's go see what they can tell us. I was just at the guild. If I'd known that, I would have waited to do the glamour until after taking the quest. Oh well. Once we've got these quests done, I'm going to do the dailies as a Viper. Because this is the class I actually want to play the new story with. If you're after deadly predators, try Spineless Basin. Lately, there have been sightings of heretofore unknown species. Those that slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even the adventurers hired to cull them end up meeting a sticky end. You got Lee already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. Critters not from around these parts, you say. Either they got chased out of their usual habitat, or they were brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks unfortunate enough to cross paths with them. The hunting of Tural Vidra is a Viper's most important duty, but that doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next stop, Spineless Basin. Now, that's literally like just outside here. I'm sure I'll get to learn more about how all this works soon. These here adventurers ran into a whole gaggle of the fiends we're after. We got pretty roughed up, but I saw to their wounds already. Don't you worry. Before we go say hello to the troublemakers, I reckon I'll teach you about the Viper's dual blades. Her techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Tural Vidro. Most of them are meaner variants of things you might encounter in the wild, often with special powers to boot. Stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration. Always twisting and turning to find the perfect angle of attack to take down bigger prey. Two blades, for the twin fangs of a Viper, to wield in tandem and strike with precision. They can also be combined into a single weapon that weaves and sways like the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capacity to adapt to any situation. Now, the prey we're after tonight ain't nowhere near as fearsome as a Tural Vidrol. We'll give you a chance to test out your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. Yep, ready to start. This should be fun. Oh yeah, they're just basic beasts. If there are any meaner beasties, they must be biding their time. All I see here is fodder. Though for practicing your new skills, they'll do fine. I'll stay out of your way and give you a few pointers. Let me know when you're ready. Let's start with the basics. There are two stances, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means wielding your two blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fangs or Dread Fangs and press the attack. Face the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit him with Death Rattle. After using a Dual Fangs weapon skill, Steel Fangs and Dread Fangs, their icons will automatically change to the next action of the combo. By performing a second, then a third attack in the combo, you'll gain access to the Viper's stance action Death Rattle. If you have Serpent's tail assigned to your hotbar, the icon will automatically change to Death Rattle when it becomes available. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. Time to practice your Dual Fang technique. Start with an opener, follow up with a second, then pick one of the four finishers. Flanking Strike, Flash, Spain, Fang, Hindstring Strike, or Hindstring Fang. As you can tell by the name, each finisher works best from a certain position. But don't worry about that for now. Just give them all a try. Okay. Oop. Somebody's trying to call me. Who is it? Okay, it's Mother. Gonna give me one moment. I need to quickly message her. Baba. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to avoid. I'm actually curious. Okay. Yeah, I think I've got a good handle on it. Oh, I did not like the sound of that. Something big is coming. That roar just now. It's like it was telling him to clear out. I reckon there's a big old bastard waiting in the wings, and now it's sent us tougher opposition. Look, if you, I've got just a thing for dealing with lummoxes like that. I'll tell you all about it when you're ready. Alright, now for Viper stance, where you combine your two blades into one to deliver powerful strikes, perfect for tough opponents. Open with Dreadwinder, then transition with either Twin Fang Bite or Twin Blood Bite for Dual Fang stance. The Viper's stance weapon skill can be followed by Hunter's Coil or Swift Skin Coil. Either of these secondary attacks, so I'll use a Dual Fang stance weapon skill. Okay. How do I... Okay. I get it now. Yep. That roaring's getting closer. Boss Beast must be pissed that its minions keep getting beat. Yep. And there it is. Ooh, what big beastie is coming our way? Time to take it down, Pegapig. Just remember what you're dealing with here. It ain't no pushover like the rest. Still, you got all the tools you need at your disposal. Show what a Viper can do. Haha. I'm enjoying this. Like, this feels like a legitimately enjoyable class. And the two new ones, this is definitely going to be the one that I'm going to be playing with for the expansion. Both because of its connection to the new area. And for the fact that, woo, we win! And for the fact that it's just fun. Not bad. Not bad at all. Those were just the basics, but your execution was mighty impressive. Since you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the Tural Vidrol we're up against. Ooh. We call it XIV. It's an offshoot of the Marax, a deadly jungle predator, and after a series of mutations, this one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's smart as a whip and has a mean streak of mom wide. Drilling the beast, me and my most promising students set off to slay it. Facing it head on seemed like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought we had it subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow. But we'd underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. When we got close, it lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. I cradled my brother in arms as he breathed his last. Aww. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. I traveled the length and breadth of Tyrol looking for that beast, with nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pairs of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. Not sure whether I like his first or second outfits better. That was until I met some folks who'd crossed the salt on a trade ship from Uldal. They claimed to have seen a huge winged creature flying eastward over the ocean. Knowing how clever it is, I reckoned it had gone in search of new hunting grounds, somewhere without an established threat, like as vipers. So I bought passage on a ship, and here I am. Little did I know Eosia would be damn near as big as Tyrol. I'm a fish out of water, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Or that I'm gonna need all the help I can get. That's where you come in. With you on my side, I might just stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you say? Thanks, that means a lot. Let's get back to Old Dawn to see if we can find some clues as to Ixuk's whereabouts. As you saw at the Weavers Guild, chatting up folks ain't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'm happy to follow. At least for now. Think you could ask the locals if they spot any strange creatures flying around? As for me, I'll study your technique, see if I can't brush up my social graces and whatnot. Keshqua is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Yeah, I can leave him behind. I know about this. More of conversation points. This isn't my first time doing this. Hello, Rand. A flying beast. Well, I guess of late we've had sightings of such a creature. More and more each day. We're looking into it ourselves, but there have been no reported attacks. Nor can I provide a more detailed description. As such, I can't say if it's the same one you're after. Yeah, when I was on the ship here, I heard about this hunt your local companies seem to be running. We got a system like that back in Tyrol too, mainly for dealing with Tyrol vidrolls. Actually, the bulk of the work was handled by Vipers, but ever since the Dawn servants came to power, the scope's been expanded to cover a wider range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take on jobs, and there's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Tyrol, maybe you ought to give it a try. I certainly will if given the chance. You can tell everyone's in the middle of doing the same stuff right now. Whole lot of people here. We got cities of our own back in Tyrol. This is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally you've got to live in this remote village in the mountains, where you learn all you can about the habits of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get to yourself, you're expected to spend honing your skills. Once training's done, you're free to roam where you please. There ain't many Tyrol vidrolls that need hunting. They can spring up pretty much anywhere in Tyrol. So many say it's good to keep on the move. Me though, I chose to stick around even after I finished my training. Gave me a chance to work on my swordsmanship. Instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. That's how I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. Yeah, it's definitely not a good idea to let other people be entirely responsible for you. A winged creature? Well, I've only heard the rumors. They say it has a dozen faces, ringed with red, wriggling tentacles, and shoots beams of light from its eyes. Of course, it's all too common for those with more money than sense to bring in bizarre species from distant lands. The truth of rumors is that they grow ever more fanciful with each retelling. That is true. Well, damned if I know how you did it. But you and your silver tongue got useful information out, folks. Even if none of it amounted to a solid lead, the knowledge that XIV hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue all in itself. I reckon it's time to get the lay of the land. It's the lay of the land. Whatever. Having only just arrived here. Alright. Now we've seen a master work. I'm gonna try my hand at talking to locals. Yeah, the best way to learn is by doing. I'm not gonna be a completely cocky little shit. Couldn't agree more. Besides, I faced meaner foes, a few tight-lipped city folk. If I make a fool of myself, so what? I'll ask someone else. It just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home I could sell to keep myself fed. Might take a while to find any solid leads. At least I can get by for the time being. Yep. Ooh, what's this? So those are the ones who slew my pets. Interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Little did they know it's lost interest in Thanalan. Just as well, its fickle nature may yet bring us greater delights. Oh, goody. I'm doing my damnedest to get more information. Might take a while though, so come see me later. Don't forget to practice your Viper techniques. Alright, well. 2 things for me to do now. First is visit Ildishire to get a Book of Wondrous Tales. These can get us a lot of experience, which is what we want right now. Alright, I think I'll go for another 2 hours on camera and then the rest. And then spend some time grinding off camera. Hello, Mr. Spark. Seeing you always puts a smile on Chloe's face. So, the stories. Like to hear. Pretty please. Yep, new journal. Quad journal. Can you say pretty please? Alright, here you go. Let's see what we've got to work with. So complete duty in the following. Curl. Alright. So that can get us a lot of XP if we do it right. Well, let's get to work then. Yep. We need a minimum eye level of 495 for that. Right now it's only 354. Well, we'll start with a leveling roulette. I'm not even surprised the queue is that long. Hold on, I'm just gonna check and see if anything else is better. Yeah, frontline's gonna be better. I'm gonna go back to Old Daw though and see about that other quest that we saw that was new. It was over by the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, from what I saw. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get into anything right now because of the fact that everyone is gonna be playing playing as Viper and Pictomancer, trying to level them up. So yeah, it's gonna take a while. Huh. Mass immersion leads you smell unnaturally wide. Why, hello there, lad. Care to make some easy gill? We know to fulfill my wares to a customer. I'll make it worth your while. Is this one of those swindles I'm supposed to report? Heavens knows, it's a perfectly legitimate job, and I would never lie to you. It simply isn't in my nature. Okay, I'm just gonna stop. Now we understand each other. He told me who to go to. This'll get me a good healthy chunk of XP doing frontline. Alright, it's already in motion. Oh shit, I need to figure out how to do this. Let's see. Offensive skills. Other skills. Oh dear, where do I go now? North. Also with the maelstrom today. Come on. God damn, so many vipers. Alright, next. Middle again. On. Oh shit. I'm probably gonna die now. Nope. I run away. Not dying today. Damn it. Oh well. It's fine. Yellow and blue are teaming up to gang up on us right now because we're in the lead. Yellow especially needs to do that. I'm gonna hang around via R1 instead of going into the middle. Aha. At least its controls are relatively simple. That's one of the things with any sort of thing like this. PvP is always something that any game will struggle to add into it. So whenever a new class gets introduced, balancing it so that it's fun to use in PvP is definitely something that more developers need to think about. I'm gonna go and join the people attacking this one. It looks like there's not a huge concentration of blue over here, so I might be able to get in at least some damage before I inevitably get taken out. There we go. I got in some damage, so we should get some points from that one. Wouldn't be in my best interest to try that again, though. The one in the center is gone. Oh, wait. The ones up top are about to spawn. I should go focus on these instead. Gotta wait for it to spawn, then we'll use this ability because it increases our damage for the next weapon skill. Aha. Help with our big one. Other people can go deal with the small ones. I need to focus on the big one. These give us way too many points. I look forward to seeing what our ultimate looks like in a normal battle. Because your ultimate in the PvP is different from the one that you get in standard combat. We might win this. You get more XP if your team wins. So this will make me very happy if we do win. Also, if blue and yellow want to keep fighting amongst themselves, that's also fine. Oop, I got targeted there. Focus here. Got this. God damn it. Somebody else used their ultimate there on me. In fairness, blue and yellow do need to focus on us. Next highest ranked is blue. So yellow. Okay. We got loads of points there. There is literally no point in me trying to get involved in the big battle in the center. I will just get myself killed. My best bet is to focus over here. Come on. If we can stay a good bit ahead, we'll be all right. Oh yeah, gotta keep moving, otherwise bullshit happens. Alright, our one is about to spawn. If we can get it and then just get a few more points elsewhere, we'll do it. Come on. That was the wrong button press. Come on. Oh god, blue is coming after us. Focus. Alright. 200 more. Wow, more like about 100 and something more. Is the center thing still up? Yep. Yeah, focus on blue. Blue is... Ah, no. God damn it. Yeah, blue are the closest to beat it, to winning right now. Points-wise. Other than us. They're gonna get there thing. There's no way they won't. However, they're far enough away points-wise that with if we can get ours, we can win this. Or, nope, blue is 1 now. Because once there's pops, that's it. It's over. Because I don't think anyone's inflicted enough damage on it for it not to give them the points they need. Oh, this is getting very close. Come on. Oh, this is way too close. There it is. Oh well. Pull from behind victory. Well done to them. Oh. And there's a series level has been reset. Let me check about that. So that falls under duty. And no? Logs? No? What does it fall under? PvP profile. And then series milestone. There we go. Just checking for things. Alright, so we got a bomb parasol, volcanic hearts framer kit, Squeak the coyote! Aww. Clockwork Castle Towns framer kit, oppressor's identification key. Cool. We just need to max out our thing before it resets again. Delightful. Alright, well we got a lot of XP from that. And complete one of these. We'll complete a few more. Now we'll queue for normal raids. The wait time is significantly higher. Alright, deliver the file mysterious liquid to the diminutive gladiator on the steps of Nald. Oh, this is a Fantasia, isn't it? They actually put in a proper quest for obtaining them for the first time. That's good. I should clear it as a blue mage, though. If there's any experience to be gained from this. There isn't, so actually it doesn't matter. If there was experience to be gained, then it would be best to do it as a lower level class who can actually benefit from the minuscule amount of XP. Take forever. Maybe it really was too good to be true. Thank you, sir. I've been waiting for what feels like an age. Finally, it's here. My miracle draft. Oh, do you not know what this is? This, my friend, is a file of the mysterious brew called Fantasia. Legend states that any who drink it before lying down for a nap awakens a new man or woman. My Coliseum debut is coming up, and I'm terribly nervous, so I thought this medication might bestow me with the self-confidence I lack. And a chiseled, muscly body besides. Can't wait to show off in my sepulcher. Take this to the medicine merchant with my compliments. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to make my dreams come true. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, no. Oh. So the Fantasia, for those who aren't aware, is an elixir that transforms the user into another race. It's good, if that's what you want. But if you don't know that that's what it's gonna do, then, good, you're back with my payment, I expect. Every last skill accounted for. I knew you'd be right for the job. Now for your payment. But what's this? Yep. Turned into a Hjor. Probably turned into a Rogadin. Friend of yours? I can't say I recognize him. Dim. My client? You're that little Lalafellan gladiator? Well, yes. Isn't that what your medicine does? Who's to say? I have no way of proving that man was indeed my client. But if it would sate your curiosity, I believe I can spare you a file for your own experimentation. Now my business here is done. We'll meet again someday, though whether we recognize one another is less certain. The cheek. That's like the third Fantasia that I've obtained. And I have no intention of using any of them. Once I get set into what I want my character to look like, that's it. This is their look forever. I might change their hair or other small details, but I'm not going to change their face or any major details. It is going to be a while before we get into anything, though, for matching. I'm trying to think of anything I can do to speed things up while I wait. Let's... Oh, wait. I have Beast Tribe quests. Or Allied Societies, they're called now. Let's see, what were the level 80 ones? That would be the Endwalker ones. So if I go to Yelmad, I should be able to do the Arcasadora quests. And that should get us a good chunk of XP. Unfortunately, all the other ones are not as good right now. I can still get a little chunk of XP from doing the ones from Shadowbringers, but right now my greatest chunk of XP is definitely going to be from doing trials and raids and all that jazz. Though it's unlikely I'm going to be able to do much more right now. It'll probably be an off-camera thing for the leveling. Because yes, I do want to go and do this and continue with the main scenario, but I want to do it as a new class. Tell me, Sparks, you're from Eorzea, yeah, ain't you? Just so happens to got a deal lined up with Eorzea Treasure. We don't want no trouble is all. You mind acting as my middleman, do you? Alright, you'll need to pick up our side of the bargain from a fisher called Nakali. Hand him this, he'll know what to do. Take what he gives you, the Eorzea Trader, Dr. Yelmad. Then report back with the goods once you've finished. Easy, right? Yep. Port bar. Okay, I've done all these before. I'm literally just doing them to level up some more. Oh, right. Hide log window. I'm gonna also, I think, head to Sharlayan and see if there are any, leaves that will allow me to do any level 80 leaves. Oh, blessed be, someone came looking. You'll believe the beast we just ran into. Ugliest thing I've seen. Okay. I'll go get his dropped cargo and return it to him. I don't know why it gives you 3 minutes when it doesn't take even close to that to get back. Like, a minute or 2 minutes would make sense. But 3? Torgal! I love him. In the event that we do find that we're not able to continue with, well, we can continue. I can just switch classes. But I kind of don't want to. Like, I really want to get all of my gear and stuff set up so that I have a full set of level 90 gear going into the expansion. And that this class that I'm playing right now is the one that's set up for it. Also, I need to summon my companion back. This is fun. It's always great when you get a new class. It helps alleviate some of the boredom I feel when I play the same class all the time. And that's actually one of the reasons why I want to play this class for the expansion. The fact that it is a class from the country that we're going to makes me really, really want to play it. Trying to think about whether or not it would be in my interest. Well, it would definitely be in my interest to sort out some lower leveled gear to wear for a bit. But I don't think I have any. I have a purse to deliver. To get supplies. I do love whenever it gives me one that I like repeatedly. I'm trying to think about whether or not it would be in my best interest to just use the trust system. The problem with that is, to the best of my knowledge, all of my characters that I can use with the trust system are under-leveled right now. That is a problem. Yeah, I don't care about leveling up Pictomancer as much. Like, that one can be done over time. But I really want to have Viper at level. There again, I guess I could always put it off and just play the new story a bit. I mean, it's gonna be ages before we can queue into anything. Via roulette. Woo! Leveled up. Doesn't take that long to level up anything when you're doing things at level, though it does go faster when you do it with people. No surprise that needs tanks and healers. Alright, trying to think of anything else I can do, because that's the only level 80 one of those. I guess I can go to level 70 ones? Which would be, let's see, also imperative. No, it's a little on, because the still imperative and Fano are both crafting and the other one. Ooh, we'll get new tribal quests. Also, it's the fact that they've been renamed again. Like originally they were called Beast Tribes, then just tribal quests, and now it's societal relations because they're called allied societies. Which I guess makes sense because these ones aren't actually tribes, really. Yeah, I know, these aren't going to give me much XP, but anything is better than nothing. I'll be happy when the new level 90 ones get introduced. So far, they haven't announced any, so it's probably a way later down the line type thing. But I do hope we get something. There we go. I mean, I guess I should be glad this gives any XP. It doesn't have to, at all. In fact, it's giving way more than it probably should. Alright, I need to say... Oh. Right. The fact that you can just say their name, that's it. That's all they need. If that is indeed their name. It could just mean something else. A compliment, calling them beautiful. I don't remember what the circumstances are. did. Alright, so that's another million XP there. A thought just occurred to me that we do actually have the ability to level up our crafting ones as well, and I should probably use the remaining 6 allowances on that, really, because we do need to level up these things for a level 90 thing. Yeah. For that, we need to think about going to... Let's see, where was it again? Bestway Burrows and Base Omicron. We might as well use our remaining 6 with them, because the amount of XP we'll get from the lower level ones isn't worth it. Like, I can justify it with the one from Shadowbringers, because that's still a million XP. But I can't justify it with any of the lower ones, because that's like, I don't know, 100,000 maybe? I'd rather use the allowances crap on this, which I think I'll go with leveling up Carpenter first. Oh. I just realized it's not gonna give me, these aren't gonna give me much either. Because once you max out your level for it, it only gives you 1,000 for each. God damn it. I've already taken them, so I'll complete them. But... yeah. I'm not gonna bother with any more allowances. Going forward, we've got 6 we can use that actually are viable and do something to help us. And they're all going into Viper. Well, when that pops, it'll be me first. So, yay for that. What am I doing? Not custom deliveries, it's society quests. Wow. Oh, and now these are considered underleveled. Oh, and focus synthesis has been completely removed. Interesting. Guess it makes sense. People weren't actually using it, so why bother? Oh, I better be quick. Oh, I fully expect that most, if not all, of the DPSs are gonna be either Viper or Pictomancer. Oh! Well, that's cool. We actually have a good variety. Ah, I need to set up a portrait for this class. Ah, the combo resets if you try. If you go from multi-targeting to single targeting. That's good to know. That yelp sounded so much like the Yamat Photoside voice. Well, here we go. Oh yeah, some people probably haven't played this for a while because they just came back for the expansion. I don't remember the mechanics for this one. Well. Oh no! I can see the memes are still very much alive. Oh, goody. Alright. Transformation again. Yay, we did it. And I got about 1,000,000 XP because somebody would... And I don't care about the loot. What I do care about is... No! Leave before I get stuck with all that loot. Alright, time queue for another thing. We'll queue for the next thing that's likely to be a bit easier. Or will it? I will go for it. I am glad that they changed the name of the roulette that has all the high-level dungeons to be high-level dungeons. Instead of constantly having to add a number to the name. Like, they'll have the expert dungeons later. Alright, there's one. I don't know. I know I need to use trained eye on it. But it's fun. Ba-da-ba-ba. And done. Ah! Hey, Nano. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Go ahead and ask your question. Like, people are welcome to ask me any question they want. I will respond based on what I think is the best response. How do reactive images work? Okay, so first, you need, and I'm gonna help with this actually a little. Give me one moment. Okay, so first, you need this. The link I just posted in chat there is to a service where if you log in with your Discord account, and that you'll be given access to a thing that lets you set up your reactive image. You set up two pictures, one with mouth closed, one with mouth open, or basically just two reactions that show one is talking, one is not talking. Then, you take the link, put it into your sources on Streamlabs, because you'll get a custom link that you pop in as a source, specifically as a browser source. Once you do that, so long as you're logged in, I mean, you should still be able to do it with either Streamlabs or OBS. They both have the option to add sources, and specifically a browser source. So once you have in the browser source, it'll ask you for the link from the reactive Fuji thing. Once you put that in, it should Well, it should. As long as you are in a chat in Discord. Sorry, I meant to dance there. Oh, and I have the dance thing set up right here. Yeah, as long as you're in a chat in Discord, which, if you have your own server, I recommend setting up a voice chat for that. That's specifically meant to be your reactive images. And set that to private so that then people can't just join freely. Or set up a limited chat so only a few people can join. But so long as you have that set up, it should work. Alright, so that's that. Let's switch back to Viper. I'm sure you can figure it out. It's a pretty well, I say self-explanatory, but it's not really. I have to have it explained to me too. I might message you about it later if you forget. In fact, just message me if you need to be told how to do it, and I'll pop the instructions in. Now, let me think. I'm trying to think now about certain things, because the issue I have right now is that I want to, oh god. Roll waiting list number after 50. Meaning there's 50 people waiting to match. Ugh, that's annoying. I don't feel like waiting around in a queue and I don't have anything else to do right now on stream. Well, I do, but you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna start up the quests. The main scenario ones. And just get to work on that. Who do we go to about script exchange, though? Hold on, I'm gonna check something quickly. Google XIV Dawntrail script exchange. Oop. Okay. Let me take a look and see how this is gonna work. So, some tombstones traded. Scripts. Okay. Because right now, I have the discontinued white scripts. So I need to trade those in for purple. But who do I talk to for that? I'm gonna try talking to a script exchange person that I know is in this city and see if they have the option. Ugh, everything is gonna run so slowly. in this one. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. All like script exchange. We need to script to the script exchange merchant in Revenant's Toll. Okay, I shall go do that later. Right now. Oh, here we go. Depending on how this quest goes, we'll either stop for a bit, take a break while I do some off-camera grinding and such. Or we'll just keep going. Welcome back, Sparks. I've just had word from Erinville. It seems he's managed to secure a passage to Tyrol aboard a guild ship vessel. Why don't you wait in the main hall while I go and inform your travel companions? It should only take a moment. Okay. Ojika gave us the good news. We've made ready to set sail at a moment's notice. The only one yet to arrive is Erinville himself. Oh, I love Kral's new outfit. It's nice seeing her in something different. Ah, you're all here. It took some persuasion, but the Gleaners Guild ship has granted us places aboard a vessel bound for Tyrol. There'll be other passengers, researchers, and artisans alike, so we'll need to share deck space. That's fine, Erinville. I doubt anyone expected we'd have a ship all to ourselves. They're not casting off just yet, so if you have any lingering concerns, now is the time to voice them. I wouldn't call it concern, but everyone's still clear on what it is we'll be doing in Tyrol, yes? We've not forgotten. The nation of Tuliolal is in the midst of deciding its next ruler. As your chosen allies, we shall assist you during the right succession and support your bid to become Dawn Servant. Yay! Good to know you're home, Nano. In addition to that, Alphino and I have another objective. As part of its reconstruction, Garlemald seeks ways to reconcile and re-engage with its neighbors. Visiting Tyrol, we hope to learn more about how its myriad cultures interact with one another, how they find common ground, develop stronger ties, sort of insight that might help our friends in Ilsebard. We'll pursue this goal in our own time. You can be assured that we'll give the contest all due attention. That's all I ask. Otherwise, you're welcome to do as you like. You wanted to find out about your grandfather, right, Krile? Yes, as far as we could determine from the old missive I found, he had been tasked with investigating the Golden City by your father, the Dawn Servant. Yet, oddly enough, we have no record of that investigation in our archives. Nothing to explain the earring, which accompanied the letter. Thus, for reasons both official and personal, I should very much like to get to the bottom of this mystery. I'm sure there'll be a chance to speak with Papa. You can get your answers right from the source. I look forward to meeting him. In any case, you're not the only one with an interest in the City of Gold. The Golden City is a children's bedtime story. I am part of this expedition only because the Third Promise has commanded that I serve as guide. Still playing the part of the stoic servant, I see. What have you? Don't you dare tell me you've changed your mind. Hoist sail and the wind take us as she pleases. Well said. Won't get far wallowing in the shallows. Right then, if all are still committed to the journey, then I say we make ready to depart. Oh God. Oh, the length of time it takes for everything to load. Oh. It hurts. Eager as they are, the others have already left for the harbor. We're not in danger of missing a boarding call, but perhaps we should be on our way as well. It's gonna take a while for anything to load. Here we go. I love how big the ships are. It's one of the cute little things.
Savoring the moment? I can feel your excitement, your eagerness to explore the unknown.
Yeah, it's always really fun.
Well, for once, the fate of the world doesn't rest on our shoulders. We might even get a chance to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, maybe. It'll be a nice little quieter journey,
Do not
hopefully.
be so quick to relax. Oh, Tural may seem but a short sail away on a map. The vast seas between brim with peril. The treacherous waters of Shade's Triangle alone have claimed countless vessels.
Huh.
Even following the safe route plotted by Admiral Butheswin herself, this will be no pleasure cruise.
Perhaps, but my voyage here was uneventful enough. Disappointingly so.
You're traveling with the
Either
Warrior of
way,
Light.
the two of you have first-hand
It's not gonna
experience,
be as easy.
which will be of great comfort in the days ahead, I'm sure.
Aye, it's nothing new to us.
All aboard! We're casting off!
Okay.
It's time. I trust you have everything you need?
Yeah, I'm ready for the journey. Oh, this looks good. Off it goes.
And so does our ship cast off from the docks.
Ooh.
We sail
Arendville's gonna be our narrator this
as
time.
Kettenram did some 80 years past. Bound for
Aaron
the
seeing
new
them
world,
all.
known to her children
It's nice to see him
as the
smile.
continent of Tural.
Twirl. Twirl. There's definitely a rolling sound on the R, I think. I can't replicate as easily.
Just wait, Papa. When this contest is said and done, it'll be your daughter who sits the throne. Me, Woklamat.
Yee. Now try not to fall off the ship. I should make food soon. I think I'll take a break while I'm doing off-camera stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh my god! The map has been expanded! There's a new area! Woo! Always good. There's still a lot of unexplored areas, though.
Smooth sailing so far?
Mm-hmm.
Aye, so far so good. But this sea, she's a fickle one. Calm one moment, blowing a gale the next.
Well,
I'll take my rest while I can then.
you'll need to.
We left port what seems an age ago now, and we've seen naught but open water ahead. I knew Tural was far, but it's another thing to really know.
It doesn't really look that far when you see it on the map. But maps often are all to scale, so...
Speaking of which, some of our fellow passengers have made this trip before. Several times, in fact. I was able to learn a few things about Tuliolal and the right of succession.
Well, that's good. Let's hear what you have to say,
Since we
Crow.
still have a long way to go, why not have a chat with them yourself? I'm sure you have questions of your own.
Yeah, admittingly I do.
Did you look out across these same waters, Grandfather?
Probably. Alright, there's this person, Dawntrail. Oh, this will be my first visit to Tural. Dawntrail's the name. I was working at XIV's Aesthetics in Aldar, you see. My employment with them came to an end. So I visited Shalian in hopes of starting over. While I was attempting and failing to find a new job, I seized a chance to board this vessel when I overheard room for another passenger had suddenly opened up. Told the Dawn servant welcomes all, regardless of origin. So Tuliolal seemed the perfect place to begin anew. Hopefully things will be better this time. I see you were in Eorzea before. You great and famous hero. God, I've had enough of playing a simpleton. There was a time when we took great pains to maintain a deception. With more of you Eorzeans coming to Tural, it's become impractical. Besides, my mercenary days are over. Too many of our warband have fallen, and so we head home to lick our wounds. My story? Well, it's jazz. I wanted to retrace the historic journey of the great Ketenram. You know, the first Eorzeans set foot on Tural almost 80 years ago. The Mamalja leader is said to have welcomed Ketenram with open arms and sent him home with a bounty of silverware as a token of their friendship. The real treasure was the crops he brought back. Potatoes, tomatoes, and corn. It always feels weird to me that tomatoes and corn, they stayed the same. But potatoes became potatoes. I don't know why. It's weird. Which spread across the Eorzea like wildfire. His grand adventure led to a culinary revolution. The tales say Ketenram returned to Tural several times after that, but his ship vanished during his last recorded voyage. He was never heard from again. That even a seasoned explorer like him could meet such an end is testimony to the ocean's peril. Alright, my list number has started to tick down. So that's good. An adventure, I presume. I'm a merchant myself, based in Ul'dah. Specialty imports and exports. Eorzea and Turali both. If this is your first crossing assault, as they say, do remember that the social mores of Eorzea are not necessarily the same as those over yonder. Consider this. It's not uncommon for the various races to be referred to instead by the names of certain clans. For the Makote, the Hetsaro, the Rothgar, the Ibral. Not because Zebral? Yeah. Not because every member of a given clan is of the same race, mind. Because many individuals of said race are associated with that clan. Fair assumption in certain cases, but take care not to give offense. Did you want to make a wager? We're taking bets on who will be sat next in the Dawn Servant's shiny chair. There are 4 claimants to the right of succession. Your young Wuklamat being one of them, of course. But from what a Mummelja bloke was telling us, the other 3 are all strong contenders. Not too many keen to risk their coin on the 3rd promise. Did you learn anything of interest? Some interesting things. Oh, I hadn't heard about the clan names. We should have Lamont, Aaronville teach us the ones we should know. Actually, it's getting a little chilly up here on deck. Let's all gather in the cabin. Alright.
We're in for a proper storm, it seems.
Apparently. Oh no, poor Wuklamat. She gets seasick.
How's your stomach? Any better?
I don't know what you mean. I don't get seasick.
Sure you don't.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous is all.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that what seasickness is?
Oh.
Aaronville, you were born in Tural, yes? Do many Vieira live there?
The Shatona, as my people are called, have settlements mainly in the north, in Shaktural.
Okay, they pronounce the X as a sh. That's important to know.
And your family?
I know
Or at
nothing
least
of
they
my
did
father,
there.
not even his name. As for my mother,
Ooh. Oh dear. Well then.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Come,
Oh
we should
dear.
lend what aid we can.
Yep. We absolutely should definitely help people. We're heroes after all. It's what we do.
I have not seen the ocean rage with such fury before or since.
All the sails are in.
The heaving waves tossed our ship about like a toy, sending sailors tumbling. The dauntless
Whoop,
Alice,
Alice!
quick to the rescue, was almost lost to the sea herself.
Well then.
Meanwhile, our champion rushed to deploy the vessel's magical defenses, and thereby shield us from the lightning.
Oh no. Oh good, he's got a barrier. Magical force
What an
field.
extraordinary life he must lead to be able to operate such a device with practiced ease.
It's what I do.
Boklama, too, threw herself into the rescue efforts, though one might have mistaken her for another soul in distress.
Oh, poor girl. It's not surprising though. Seasickness. It affects the best
By the
of us.
time the unruly seas had calmed, our strength was all but spent, and we had yet to even glimpse the shores of Tural.
Well. What a start to a vacation.
In retrospect, of course, that battle against the storm would prove a fitting prelude to the coming contest for the throne.
Yep. It certainly will. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, have we made it? Sounds like it. A new land awaits. Are we gonna try and climb up it?
Morning. Joining us for some fresh air? Seems my belly has settled along with the weather, but I'll feel much better once we're on solid ground.
I respect that.
Can't be much farther now, can it?
Nah. There was a bird. Type of seagull.
Seabirds.
Yep.
Land must be near. You need only hold out a while longer.
Yep. It's the only birds like that only fly far out
For a
when they're
dark
about to
moment, I
die.
thought the
Otherwise, they
ocean
stay
might
close to
swallow us.
land.
Glad to have my pessimism proven wrong.
In other good news, I examined the sailor who took a fall, and he's faring well. I'm sure he'll make a full recovery.
That's
Good
good.
news indeed. If all's well, then we needn't delay in launching the landing boat. Ships have to lower anchors some way from shore. Too close, and they risk having their underbellies ripped open by the reefs that crowd Tuliola's coasts.
Ah, see.
Come.
So they have to take smaller ships. Ooh, I like the remix of Closer in the Distance that's playing.
Thanks for bringing us all this way.
Ha! We only did what we were paid to do. Couldn't hardly set you adrift halfway. If anything, it should be us thanking you for helping us through that beast of a storm. As a matter of fact, everyone's starting to fancy your chances in the contest. At this rate, we won't be able to lay wagers no more.
Then I better not let you down. Easy, stomach. Easy.
Yep.
We're the last to board. If there's nothing left to say, then let's shove off, shall we?
Well, here we go. Oh yeah, the water is quite shallow here. A big ship would have gotten
Blue
torn
seas,
apart.
Clear skies and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Oh, that's something I heard in the reveal trailer.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Mm-hmm. I sure am.
There, look at my friends. Behold the scene of our next great adventure.
Oh, well then.
At last, we are come to the land you call the New World. To my home, Tural.
Well, that is beautiful. Also, I thought this was called Dawntrail. This is Dawntrail, singular. Silly me. Well, here's our destination. I see the new aetheryte crystal too. We'll go sync up with that. Ha! Oh, this is definitely a pretty place. Love the colorful clothes and the architecture. Definitely leaning into a sort of Aztec aesthetic here. Or Mayan. I can't ever tell the difference between the two architectures. They are very similar.
Gods, I've seen cities with an impressive mix of cultures, but this is something else.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a... No. I've never seen Vanu feathers in that color before.
Yep.
You'll find much here you never knew existed. There may be a sea route now, but visitors to Tulihiola are still few and far between. And as we don't build seafaring ships, only a handful of Turali ever venture abroad.
Huh. Really?
Mamulja sellswords mostly. Those willing to play the fool sail with Lominsan merchants to secure employment in Eorzea.
Okay.
I suppose that makes us a rare sight in your country.
Yeah, clearly.
Rare and currently undocumented. Were there some forms we should fill out or...
Forms? Did you forget who you're traveling with?
Oop, looks like there's somebody coming to meet us.
You are outsiders? Visitors to Tural?
Yep.
We are.
Our nation is soon to hold a right of succession to choose its next Dawn servant. We will not abide interference from foreign agents seeking to foment trouble. What brings you to Tule Yolal?
Ooh, guards.
I can answer that. These fine people are allies in my succession bid.
Ah.
Third promise. If you vouch for them, then all is well. Of course.
Third promise.
Please, accept our apologies.
No need to bow and scrape. That our soldiers are so diligent in their duties fills me with pride.
Okay, it does bother me that her hand's clipping a little there. With her own arm.
We'll be continuing our patrol then.
Well, well. You really are a figure of authority here.
Yep.
Are you suggesting I don't look the part? Anyway, first things first.
Mm-hmm.
I bid you welcome to Tule Yolal.
Well, there we go. And that is the quest to turn in. I am going to wait until we are actually at level to turn it in. So first things first. Let's go sync with that etherite, if we can. There we go, we're attuned to the etherite. Now we just need to go and sync to all of its various sister things around the city. Ooh, and talk to a delivery Moogle. I should be able to pick up my pre-order rewards that I haven't already. And then I'll go see if I can find the inn in this place. Because the beginning city usually has an inn. Hey, delivery Moogle. Oh. Okay. Huh. Maybe I have to put in the official thing for it on the actual day. Alright, well, where's the inn? Usually cities have inns. I don't see a marker for an inn, so it's possible that the inn isn't accessible until you get to a certain point in the story. Ah well, it's fine. Turn this in. We might as well just keep exploring the city while we wait for the queue to pop. It's currently sitting at... I'm currently sitting at number 18 in the queue. If I finish exploration before that pops, then I am just gonna call it for the day and go make my dinner while I wait for it. Alpaca! welcome. It's a popular. Look no further before you get outside. You need to add your name to the register. So the next time you need a ride. Oh my god. Alpacas. That's our mount. That's our transportation link in this one. That is adorable. Okay, we'll go over to the one that's over there first, actually. Then we'll come back and get the one that's higher up. Dirigible. Not spelled the way dirigible actually usually is spelled, but yep, that is straight up just an airship in the form of a hot air balloon. I do love that the song for this area is just straight up a remix of Closer in the Distance, which is one of my favorite songs in this franchise. So hearing a remix of it is cute. It's a very jazz remix. If most of the music for this expansion is jazz, I will be delighted. Because I really do enjoy jazz. Bunch of people just standing around. People need to be careful right now with regards to leaving themselves inactive for too long. As with Endwalker, this expansion has a very strict rule regarding inactivity. As I remember with Endwalker, if you spend too much time away from the keyboard, which right now I think is set to 30 minutes. If you're just standing around for 30 minutes, then you're gonna get kicked off. So, definitely need to be trying and avoid that right now. Alright. Another one's gone in. The issue right now with regards to doing anything with regards to doing any sort of roulette or dungeon with a party is that everyone is trying to level up Viper and Pictomancer, or at least most people are. Although, as with Shadowbringers, people tend to... The community of Final Fantasy XIV does tend to come together, so people who main tank and healer will still try to play as a tank or a healer to help other people. Because, you know, we all want to be able to play this game. So it does nobody any good if no one is playing the other classes, or roles rather. Ba-da-ba. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. I don't see any marker for an inn. Ow. Will that hurt? I'm sure we'll be guided to the inn as part of the story. Well, that should be the last one. Over there. And then we should be able to teleport anywhere in the city that we want. Tune yourself to all the threat shards. Yay. Might as well just walk. 11. I should go and set this one, Tuliolol, as my return button for the next while. Because yeah, I'll be teleporting other places, but it's gonna, oops, be the place that we keep coming back to. That we can return here whenever. Oh dear. Actually, why did I go to Razathan? I mean, I know it's a place I need to go to for getting gear for one of my other classes. Because I think I already have most, well, I say most. I should just get the rogue gear while I'm here. Yeah. Tombstone Exchange. Discipline of War. And let's see. It's, yep. Let's go double check and see if that's what I needed. Yep, I don't have any of the stuff for striking right now. Wait. Don't I have an augmented circlet of... Hold on. Yeah, we have an augmented cranium circle of maiming already. Sorry, brain is not reading things right. Right, we need the cranium blinder of scouting. Although, in terms of stuff that actually matters, the thing that's the lowest right now is actually casting, so... So, let's check that. Yep. Pictomancer can't use it yet. It will. But not for a while. Okay. So that's casting sorted. Cool. Next, well, almost. I need to get the torso for casting, as well as, let's see, then I'll be getting one of the rings for healing, and, ooh, I should actually get the feet for aiming. Because jewelry is one thing, but main body equipment is a lot more important. This is the class we want to level up, though, and we're currently at number 5 in the list, so I am going to take a break. I want to keep playing FF14, and to do that, I'm going to need to be in the queues for roulette, so hopefully we can get through that, and then we'll resume this once I've got Viper to level 90. If I don't get it to level 90 before the time I do another stream, which will likely be tomorrow evening, we'll see how I feel and what time I get home at. But if all goes well, we'll do another one with if all goes well, we could very well get to level 90 by tonight. It's possible. With the boosting item, it's entirely possible, but we'll see. So, until next time, guys, as always, I've been Sparks, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!